Good evening. Good evening, everyone. Better. So before I go to sleep, I want to talk about something about relationships and conflicting ideas. And I want to start with the example of the relationships between mm, parents and teenagers. Like all parents, like most of the parents, normal parents, all normal decent parents, they want the best for their kids, but their understanding of life isn't always the best, you know. Like, sometimes we just have blind spots, and that thing creates bad bad examples for the kids, like the kids are learning the cat what I'm saying, sorry, um copycats. Like the kids are like copycats in my opinion, they just uh try to copy the behaviors and talks of the parents, of older people, and later on friends. But basically parents have the biggest impact, and the way parents behave, uh it's creating the future for the kids, right? And many people who become parents, they don't have a clear philosophies. Like we human beings, we are very good in holding conflicting ideas in our heads for a very long time, and that just creates a stupid loop, going from generation to generation. Uh, you know, and one of the main things I wanted to pay attention to, that there are things that we speak about and there are things we are quiet about. And parents are often imagine that just because they want the best for their kids, they gonna they gonna impact them in the right way. But no, their philosophy, their philosophy uh, is sideways. Uh, I'm not talking about all the parents, but like and every single situation is different. But that's the idea that we all have issues, and those issues are projecting onto the brains of younger generations. And for example, like, when parents get mad at their teenager kids, and the kids fight back, uh, that's just the consequence of something that was, you know, the, of something what was not paid attention to in the past. I was trying to tell you that there are things that we stay quiet about, and there are things that we talk about. But sometimes we talk about things when it's too late, like so that's the right time to talk about things, and that's the right time to be quiet, and mm, you know, uh, for example, it it's the right time to be quiet, and привет. Ne, aš dabar aš užimtas. So sorry about that. Um, so there are times when we have to be uh, in communication, active communication, verbal communication, and there are times when we have to show examples, lead by example, and there are times when it's better to stay quiet. So the simple principles applies to the businesses, and you know if if you want your business to grow, you have to be smart and intelligent about that. You have to choose the philosophy for your business, because the business is just like the kid. If you feed the bad ideas, if you show bad examples to the kid, most likely, it's not always like that, but most likely the kid will catch up and do exactly the same, most likely unconsciously, but it's not going to be the the greatest of things if you show bad example. And there's another dimension in business. Business is just like a kid in the beginning, but after all, it grows. It's supposed to be growing. And when you are scaling, and if you have problems, philosophical problems, okay, some some processes are not aligned with the things you are trying to achieve, you just shoot yourself in the foot with the efforts you do. Like it takes a lot of time and effort to build the business, but when you are making some fundamental mistakes, it just creates some problems, unnecessary problems for you. So that's why branding is very important for the business development, and it has a network effect for the people around that business organization. I mean, customers, partners, vendors, and employees, everyone around who is involved, they they get certain type of energy into their lives. So the business must be the best example for the people around as possible, and that's why branding is so important. That's why I have chosen this area of uh, professional career for myself, because I feel like that there's a huge gap of understanding about business. Yes, it's about making money, but how you make money is it's very important. And if you're doing the right things, you're doing the the fundamental work. If you have the right philosophy for the things you're trying to achieve, you just give yourself a better chance to achieve greatness, to achieve good results, and impact the world with your the attempts in the best way possible, you know. So that's my philosophy. I hope you understand what I'm trying to tell you. It should make sense. Like in the beginning of this video, I was wobbling, you know, and try, trying to uh, catch a lot of different aspects, like few different important points to funnel funnel the conversation with you to the right direction. And I think at the end it went pretty well. I was able to express my thoughts very okay-ish. So um, that's it for today, I guess. I'm gonna continue this type of videos from time to time, and I'm going to expand my ideas, my philosophies about this topic, and also I'm going to talk about technical things. I'm going to give some examples. I'm going to invite some people into the show. I'm having a huge vision for LinkedIn lives. So stay tuned and see you at the top. Good night, everyone.